Deep in the jungles of Papua New Guinea, thousands gather in a field to greet Pope Francis. The 87-year-old leader of the Catholic Church visited one of the most remote communities of his faithful, bringing medical supplies and other aid to this town of Vanimo, where electricity is scarce and there's no running water. Here, the Pope met with missionaries and addressed enthusiastic crowds.
Vivete in una terra magnifica, ricca di una grande varietà di piante, di uccelli, in cui si resta a bocca aperta davanti ai colori, suoni, profumi e anche allo spettacolo grandioso di una natura che esplode di vita, evocando l'immagine dell'Eden.
Papua New Guinea is the second stop of the Pope's 12-day Asia-Pacific tour, after visiting Muslim-majority Indonesia. In the capital Port Moresby, Pope Francis greeted thousands of devotees during a Sunday Mass, reassuring them of God's closeness. He also gathered with church representatives from other Pacific Island nations and met with impoverished children and young people with disabilities. In a country that's been rocked by tribal conflict this year, residents say the Pope's presence is bringing a message of peace and unity.
When Pope come into our country, we feel like we are happy. All of us, we are happy right now. So it's a vast thing right now. Prominent thing we ever seen before. Right now we see.
It's a very historical moment by which his visit to Papua New Guinea is very inspiring to the young ones, and especially to our country for the current situations in which the country is undergoing, and more on that, on the spiritual journey, that he inspires a lot of people and gives and conveys the message of peace and mercy to the country Papua New Guinea.
The Pope's next stop, the majority Catholic East Timor, where residents are on the streets of capital Dili preparing their performances for his arrival. The Pope's visit, also a business opportunity for many.
Ini ada 6-7 macam. Setiap satu sekitar 70-100 yang habis. Sampai sekarang sekitar $600 kita dapat.
His palpable trip to Asia and Oceania will wrap up with a stop in Singapore, where the excitement is already brewing. Many supporters here calling his visit a once-in-a-lifetime event. Pope Francis is expected to meet Singapore's leadership and continue interfaith dialogue. This 12-day journey is the longest of his papacy so far, a clear indication of the Church's pivot to the region. Dolphine, Chen and Rosie Grenenger for TaiwanPlus.